Today we will discuss our next character in the melodrama. That name is he. He is basically is the male character in the 20 minutes with Mrs. O'Kentup. Who is he? He is, we can say, the hero of the melodrama, and in this lesson he wanted to take revenge for her daughter and wife, whom she killed by Mrs. O'Kentup. So now he is also available in the same railway station, and he is also moving towards the Stanthorpe, and he wanted to meet with the lady Mrs. O'Kentup, whom her photograph that is seen by him in the newspaper. So the main idea that he carries in his mind, his aim of life, becomes very much serious, that he wanted to take revenge from that lady. So the motto, the aim, the goal in his mind, and he is always moving in one direction. He wanted to meet with that lady. So this character is also available in the railway station, and at that moment he knows that another lady that is also waiting for the train, and the train is little bit late for 20 minutes, so he has to accompany with that lady in the room, and he had to spend 20 minutes over there. So how these two characters, they spend their time over there, and how they negotiate with each other, how they conversate, and how they started talking. Because 20 minutes just remain silent and just nothing to do over there, just keep himself calm and cool, that is very much seems to be bored over there. So in this way, the male character, he is when he entered in the railway junctions room, waiting room you can say, and he saw that lady is also waiting over there. So when he entered in the room, he stepped in the room, the lady, first of all, he hide the label of her name, and on that label that is written the name of Judy O'Kentup on the suitcase. So she hide that name because she is killer, that's why she murdered two pedestrians. Now she hides her identity from the strangers, because he is male character is completely stranger to her. And Mrs. Judy O'Kentup, she is hesitated, she is seems to be nervous over there, but he, the male character, he is saying that just 20 minutes, that is an opportunity for both of us, that we have to communicate with each other, we have to discuss some realities of life, and I wanted to tell something about my life, why I am going to Stanthorpe, and I never visited that Stanthorpe earlier. And in this way he started talking with that lady. So he is saying that I was in the army, I was a soldier, and I was working in the army, and in the Korean War 1953 I was wounded over there, and when I wounded, I was unable to bear the pain, I was unable to walk properly on the road. So an ambulance that came over there, and that carried me towards the hospital. When I got some consciousness over there, I saw that an young nurse, lady nurse, she's means she's carrying me, she is looking after me, and she is means providing me the facilities. Okay, so in this way I saw that lady and I recall my daughter over there, because she is no more present in this world and she is the victim of Mrs. Okentab, and she is killed by an unknown lady. So in this way, when I recall that lady, I recall that daughter, and when I saw that nurse, I myself sometime immersed in the memories, and I feel myself that would that my daughter was alive and she was just like that, the lady, the nurse she is caring just like in the hospital. So in this way, now I wanted to left this job, I wanted to take revenge from that lady, whether she is alive or she is dead, but I wanted to meet with that lady for once. And at that moment, he, the male character, is saying that meeting once in life becomes very much important. Sometimes we meet some persons, they were completely strangers for us, but they change our life. Just like the Mrs. Okentab, she is also a stranger for my daughter and wife, and they also a stranger for her. But when they meet once in a life for a seconds, they completely change both the lives. Because Mrs. Okentab, she was common lady, she was enjoying her life fullest, but when this incident took place in her life, she saw herself that I killed two pedestrians over there, and now she realized that I am a killer, I am a murderer, I killed two common persons, I don't know their names. So in this way, before that she was a common lady, now she becomes killers. And they both were talking with each other, daughter and means her mom, they both were talking over there, and they were happily going towards their home, and they don't know that whether this car will landed over the path, the pedestrian, and they killed that two ladies. In this way, now he is saying that stranger people sometimes may change our life. And now he is talking that sometimes we meet stranger peoples on roads, just like you are walking towards your home, just like you are moving towards your schools and colleges, you saw so many people around you. You never bothered about them, you never concentrate on their faces, you never talk to them, but they came in your life just for seconds, and then they disappear from your life. And sometimes you got an opportunity to meet with that people again. So in this way, the stranger things happens in our life may change the complete meaning of life. In this way, he is male character now very much determined to take revenge from that lady. Now he has evidence that she is the killer, and she lives in Stranthorpe, and he is very much determined about his physical appearance, whether she is looking very much fair, she is tall, okay, she has banana blonde hair, and all these physical appearance and all these physical appearance that fixed in his mind, and now he wanted to with that lady, that why she murdered over there. And he also knows that she is punished, Mrs. Okentab is punished by the magistrate, by the court, because when she killed that two pedestrian, she confessed herself in the court that I killed that two people, they were walking over there, but I never saw them because there was a blind corner. But the another side, another part of the story, Mrs. Okentab, she is very much sharp-minded lady, and she is in a drunken state. She is unable to differentiate what is wrong with what is right over there. And another thing, that she is driving very fast at 50 miles an hour to reach the Stanthorpe cross to coast. In this way, she wanted to cover that the long distance within 15 minutes, and she had bet for 5 pounds with her friend. That's why she is moving over there, and all of a sudden she find a blind corner over there, and she is unable to control that speed, and she saw, at the same time she saw that another lorry, the bus is coming towards the car. So now she has to choose within seconds whether she has to collapse, she has to collide with that lorry, or she has to move towards the pavement or the pedestrian. So in this way she choose her life. She wanted to live again in this world. That's why she never bothered about the two persons they were moving over there, and in this way this incident happened. But when she justified over there in the court, she said that there is a blind corner, and she never saw the two ladies over there, they walking over there. In this was the point. This was the point in the court that saved her from the charges of murder, and she is just imprisoned for 18 months in the jail. She happily lived over there. She spare her time in the prison, and then she exonerate over there from the jail, and now she is living a happy life over there. So the male character, he is saying that this is not the punishment that is given by the court. This is not the justification of the murder. So she has to be killed in response of the killing of two innocent ladies. That's why. So now he is being a soldier, he wanted to punish him. He wanted to give him a harsh punishment, that he wanted to teach him lesson, that how a person, they don't know you, and how you killed how you ruined that life, because you don't ruin the life, you don't kill just two we can say daughter and wife of a person, but you damaged my life as well. I also spoiled myself inside and outside. I could not do anything in my life. So in this way I wanted to take revenge from that lady, and then I will be very, very happy. And whatever the situation, what will be the future of mine in the next, I am ready to bear, I am ready to face the circumstances of life. In this way, somehow he is talking about the things, and during that conversation and the exchange of dialogues, he is very much serious. So in the meantime, Mrs. Okentab, she becomes very much nervous. She is convincing that male character that I know that because I am living in the Stanthorpe. She never disclosed her name, that I myself is the Mrs. Okentab whom she is talking about, but she is hiding her name, her identity from that he character. And now she is saying that this is not the good thing from your side, that she is declared by the court, she is free from the charges, and she imprisoned for the 18 months. So why are you going there, and why you want to take revenge from that lady? Because she is means there is no any kind of evidence and witnesses that is available in the court that means declared her that she is a murderer. But he is saying that I wanted to go there, I wanted to meet that lady. In this way, there is nervousness, there is somehow she wanted to spend, she wanted to cry over there, because there is tension that is increase in her mind, and she started wanted to started crying over there, but she never finds any kind of space. She don't she's unable to go outside, so she wanted to change the topic all the time. But the male character has one point in his mind, that I wanted to meet that lady, I wanted to punish her, I wanted to take revenge. That is the main motto, that is the my aim of life. So in this way, Mrs. O'Cantor finally, after spending 15 minutes, the porter comes over there, and he's very funny face, and he is ending the boredom of the two characters, because they are continuously talking with each other. They have the same, we can say, same conversation, they have the same story. So porter comes over there, and he's also saying that do you need anything, if I render my services to you, and train is late, bit late for 5 minutes only, and then you can move towards over there. So male character, he somehow identified, he verified from the discussion, from the points, from the views from the lady, that she is continuously favoring that lady. So in this way, and male character is somehow we can say, somehow male character is somehow identified that label that is pasted on the suitcase, because she is hiding that label. And first of all, when entered over there, the label was uncovered, the label was not hiding by the lady. But when this stranger person comes in the railway room, the label is covered over there. So he has some doubts, some confusions in mind, that why she is hiding that label from me. So in this way, somehow he is identified over there. But now she is saying, she is relaxing, she is giving an opportunity to discuss openly. So he is saying that this was just a story that I heard from a person. This is not the real story that is connected with me. Okay, inshallah, in the next video we will discuss about the porter, another character of the novel, and in this way you will come to know about the characterization, and you will come to know the clarifying of the story. Thank you very much.